Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk about finding a toilet when you're traveling. My name is Suzanne Pedazzini and I'm the author of 2 low FODMAP cookbooks and the creator of 2 low FODMAP coaching programs. So when you're traveling, one of the worst nightmares for people with IBS is not knowing where the next toilet is. While you're on the low FODMAP diet, hopefully that's well under control, but there's always the possibility of having an episode. Anyway, so let me give you a few tips on how to find the toilets and how to plan for your trip. If you're taking a car trip, just do a little bit of planning in advance by getting in touch with the tourist boards or auto clubs, and they can tell you where the restrooms are en route. And if you're going to some big cities, get maps of the cities and mark on them where there is the likelihood of having any public restrooms. You can find public restrooms in places like shopping malls, tourist info centres have them, even hotels. The foyer of a hotel is considered public and there'll probably be a toilet there. So go in and have a little look around and see if you can find one. And of course, most eating places like a restaurant would have a toilet as well. And just make sure that your traveling companions are aware of your condition so they can scout out for toilets too. Recently, I was in Paris with my husband, and it was the only place on the whole trip away that I had a bit of a problem, and it was something I'd had for lunch. Even though I checked it out, obviously there was still something in there. And we were walking down towards the Eiffel Tower and I couldn't find any toilets anywhere. So I had both of us searching for a toilet, and he was the one who found it in the end, not me. He's got much better eyes like that. So the more eyes looking for the toilet, the better. That was a wonderful relief once we finally found one. If all else fails, just go into a shop somewhere and ask if you can use their restroom, because the staff have to go somewhere to the toilet, don't they? I mean, you can say that you're not feeling very well and you're doing, they'd be doing you a great favour, please, 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 and all of that. Just very politely ask to use their toilet. They'd have to be pretty mean-spirited to say no. Now, if you're travelling overseas, just make sure that you know how to ask for a toilet in the native language. And the other thing is, overseas, a lot of the toilets you have to pay to use them, so make sure you've got the right change. When I was in Russia not long ago, I needed to go to the toilet. In this case, it was just to go number 1sies, not number 2sies, and I had Russian money, but they would only accept the exact change for the toilet. Well, I had to hold on, and that was pretty painful, I can tell you. So that's something to do a little bit of homework on as well, and to have that money ready. Now, also make sure that you take some sort of spare toilet paper with you, or maybe some wet wipes. Not all toilets have got toilet paper. I mean, this is a good tip even for you just going down to the supermarket if you want to use the toilet there, because the last person might have used the last of the toilet paper and there's none. So I would always have a little bit of that tucked away in your handbag or in your pocket just in case. Unfortunately, not all toilets are very clean or well stocked. So my tip for you is to have a special bag that you keep inside your suitcase for emergencies. Now, in this bag you would have toilet seat covers, extra undergarments, some toilet paper, some wet wipes, and some antibacterial hand wipes as well, and anything else that you think you might need. So you've got this little bag for an emergency that you can just grab and run if you need to, so you're not rummaging around inside your suitcase trying to find all the bits and pieces that you're going to need. So that's one of my main tips, just like you'll have a beauty pack and and maybe some bags with all your shoes in them. This is just another little bag for your emergency. It's your toilet emergency bag. Alright, there's lots of other tips I could give you about travelling with IBS, but I'll keep that for another video. Right, if you haven't already, you could subscribe to my channel, and if you've enjoyed this video, you could give it a thumbs up or even leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.